Foodie Gang. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Foodie Gang? Today, we are making our 4K meal, and you are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 2, Episode 107. So we are just chugging along. No, I said it wrong. 108. We did 107 earlier today. Y'all, it has been a long day already. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button. So, 4K mil, we have reached 4,000 followers on Facebook. I don't know why my throat all of a sudden got dry, but I have all my ingredients here. We are going to be making teriyaki salmon, mashed potatoes, asparagus, and we're going to be making teriyaki sauce for the salmon. I have my potatoes on the stove, boiling away. They are almost soft and ready to go. So, I have my potatoes on right here. They're looking pretty good. I'm going to move them to the back burner so we can get everything else ready to go. So, and I went live earlier. Check out that live stream. Okay, so I'm going to get a little sauce pot on for our sauce. Does it look good in here? Okay, here we go. And I have some water for the teriyaki sauce. We're going to get this on, the teriyaki sauce on, and then we're going to start on the asparagus and the salmon. Okay, some soy sauce. And please hit the like button on your way in, Foodie Gang. We are just going to get right into it today. So I put my water and my soy sauce in the pot. I'm making the teriyaki sauce, and then we have the salmon right here. And let me show y'all. Got the asparagus as well. So it is going down today, Foodie Gang. Hit the like button on your way in. Okay, so I got this. So I'm making the teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, and water in there. I'm going to put a little bit of brown sugar in there as well. And then I have my seasonings for my sauce, and all the recipes are down below. Please hit the like button if you are in here. And I put garlic and ginger in there. Like I said, the recipes are down below. Okay. And I have my mashed potatoes, my potatoes are back here boiling in the water. They're pretty softened. I also have for my mashed potatoes butter and milk for my mashed potatoes. Ooh, and you always want to be cleaning as you go. Let me just give this a stir. And I have this on low heat. And while we are waiting on our sauce to, to heat up and to cook a little bit, we're going to hop right over and get the asparagus ready. we are going to cook the asparagus in the air fryer today. And we're going to saute the salmon. We got the mashed potatoes or the potatoes back here. I'm going to show you how to mix them and what it is. Thank you so much for everyone that is coming through. Okay, so I have my asparagus here. Y'all see that? I got my asparagus. I'm gonna put it in a bigger bowl to mix it with my salt and pepper and then some oil. And then I have my oil right here. I have my asparagus. I'm gonna put a little bit on there like this. And then I have salt, pepper, and then garlic pepper, salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. Hit the like button if you are in the building. And then I have my oil on my asparagus and then my seasoning went. Toss it like that. Ooh, I'm missing something. Okay, and as you guys can see, I have my asparagus in here with the seasoning blend, with the oil. The next thing I'm going to do is just, give it a little rotate around so the oil and the seasonings can spread evenly on the asparagus. Hey, how are y'all doing, Foodie Gang? Hit the like button. I am making my 4K meal. I don't know why, but as soon as I started that, my throat got dry. My 4K meal celebrating 4,000 subscribers 4,000 followers on Facebook. So, today we're cooking teriyaki salmon, asparagus, and mashed potatoes. Put a 1 in the chat if you eat that meal. Okay, so I got my asparagus here. It's looking good. I'm going to show it to y'all. Hey, how are you doing, Liliana? What's going on? Okay, so I'm making the 4K meal. Thank y'all for getting the likes looking good. Go ahead and join my channel so that you can continue to enjoy amazing food. Earlier today, I made a fruit salad. It was so delicious. You have to check out that live stream. So, got the asparagus here. We're going to get it ready to go into the air fryer. I tossed it in some oil, garlic powder, salt, and sea salt, and black pepper. The recipes are down below. How are you doing, Angela? Oh my goodness, everybody's in the building. Thank y'all so much. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to spray my pan, my rack with some vegetable spray just so that the asparagus doesn't stick to it. And if you skip this step, it's okay. It's not going to like make or break your dish. So I got the potatoes on. We're going to mash those pretty soon. I got the teriyaki sauce on the stove. We're going to hit this teriyaki sauce with a slurry. I'm going to teach y'all what a slurry is. It is a chemical agent pretty much that they use to thicken sauces. And they put a slurry. They use a slurry in a lot of Asian cuisine and a lot of different sauces have a slurry in them. Or you can use a slurry if you are someone who is allergic to gluten and you can't have flour. I almost forgot. I got some honey to put in the teriyaki sauce as well. So, in the teriyaki sauce, I have soy sauce, water, brown sugar, honey, ginger, and garlic powder. The recipe is down below in the video description. So I guess I put some honey in there. Almost forgot about it until I saw it just now. And I'm gonna give this a stir. I'm gonna get my asparagus into the air fryer, and then we're gonna get our potatoes mashed and get our salmon going. So bear with me, foodie gang. Hit the like button. Let me know in the chat if you would eat this meal. And I'm just gonna spray my rack. I put a little plate under it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my asparagus and put it onto the rack. I will show y'all. Don't worry. And when you are using the air fryer, you never want to overcrowd your rack, depending on what type of air fryer you have. So y'all can see, I put my asparagus on there. I tossed the asparagus and some sea salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. The recipe is down below in the video description. So I have some asparagus left. I'm gonna get another rack out and put some asparagus on that rack, because if I overcrowd my asparagus, it's not going to cook right. So. Y'all saw that? All right. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there for maybe like 10 minutes, and then we'll see how it looks, foodie gang. Oh, let me show y'all the second rack of asparagus going into the air fryer. I am making mashed potatoes, asparagus, salmon, and a teriyaki sauce. It's going so good. Okay. Got the asparagus going, got the sauce on. I think the potatoes are ready to start mashing. I'm going to show you guys how I mash potatoes. If you don't have a mixer, you can use a potato masher. Oh, thank you, LT. And hello, Larry. Hello, foodie gang. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Become a member. Okay, so when you are making mashed potatoes, you want to heat your milk and your butter up, because it helps the potatoes mix properly. So when I worked in the kitchen, the chef would like yell at us if we didn't heat up the milk and the butter. So, okay, foodie, I'm getting sick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this milk in the microwave, because I don't have another pot, or I don't got time. So I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna put my butter in here and then heat this up in the microwave. We are gonna drain our potatoes, and I have a stick of butter. Yeah, so, oh, thank you so much. We got frogs that am popping wanna smell. I don't know, but thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what? I think you trolling. Y'all is crazy out here. But okay, so the potatoes are soft, and so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drain these potatoes, and we're gonna get the water off and get to mashing. Okay, and we have our salmon on, our salmon right here, that we're gonna get started very, very soon. So I'm gonna turn this sauce up a little bit so it can cook a little bit faster. Oh, Angela said, this is why my mashed potatoes never come out right. Yeah, the chef would like yell at us if we did not heat up the milk. He was saying that, from my understanding, there's a chemical in the potatoes that breaks down better when the milk is warm. But you know what? One thing I will say, it does seem like the potatoes mash better when you do warm up the milk and the butter. Because then the potatoes, and it also helps the potatoes not get cold super fast. And that's exactly why I'm glad you are a part of this channel and you were gifted a membership by Big Bad Bull. So much information. Okay, so I have my potatoes here and I got a pot, a smaller pot so that you guys can see how it looks. Okay, so I have my potatoes here, so I'm just gonna put my masher in here. Just gonna, and I use russet potatoes, and these do have the skin on them. But if you have time and you're someone that wants to peel your potatoes, that is perfectly fine. However you choose to do it. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, when we're in the kitchen, we have like a huge mixer that mixes the potatoes for us. It's like we used to have a huge one. So I got, when you're doing it by hand, you got to put a little arm work into it. Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna mix in my my warm milk and my warm butter. Oh, yes. Yes, Joe. So I got my milk that I warmed up and my butter on top. And like I said, you want to put it in there when it's warm. How is everyone's day going today? We are making teriyaki salmon, mashed potatoes, and asparagus. And asparagus. And this is just regular whole milk. And then I have my seasoning blend, sea salt, black pepper, and basil. We're just going to keep it really simple. Yes, of course I was going to put butter in there and milk. I just wanted to break down my potatoes a little bit. So I put a little bit of my seasonings in there. You never want to add too much because, once you add too much of something, that's it. So, How are you doing, No Captivity with Freezy? What's going on? What's going on? Another great content creator that y'all gotta check out. Subscribe to. I'm making some teriyaki salmon, asparagus, and mashed potatoes. This is my 4K meal to celebrate 4,000 followers on Facebook. I'm gonna put a little bit more of my seasoning blend in here. I almost forgot. I think I had some garlic I was gonna put in there. I was like, I'm missing something. Missing something. Something. Hey, hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Scrimbly, how are you doing? He said hello and congrats on the 4K. Thank you so much. And No Captivity with Freezy said congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So another thing is that we got to talk about. It's super important. So I'm making mashed potatoes with the skin on. If you want, you can peel your potatoes. You know, you can do it how you like. Okay, oh, another thing I was going to talk about is double dipping. If you are only cooking for yourself, go ahead and double dip. But if you're cooking for other people, you should not be double dipping. You know, that ain't right. That ain't right. And, you know, Angela is greeting everybody. Thank you so much to all my moderators for watching the chat. Because they be out here trying to get me. They be out here trying to get Chefbigbank. And I'm just cooking my food. Minding my business. And they still mad. Bro said, can I have a plate? You guys can have the recipe that is in the description. So I'm just going to taste these mashed potatoes. And I'm going to see if there is enough seasoning in here. And they are looking good. They are looking good. So here we go. We're going to just taste them. Wow. Ooh-wee. I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning in here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you can taste that fresh garlic in there. Let me move back a little bit so I can talk to y'all. Okay, so you got some fresh garlic. You got to get some fresh garlic and just like from the cloves. So good. Okay, so my potatoes are looking pretty good. Those are ready to go. Our asparagus just went off. Okay, thank y'all so much for hitting the like button. Shout out to the foodie gang. Okay, potatoes is ready to go. They're done. We ain't got to worry about that no more. Ooh, what? That's the wrong lid, but that's okay. I'm going to put those on low heat. We're going to go back to our teriyaki sauce. Okay, I'm going to teach y'all something. I'm going to teach y'all how to make sauces. Okay, we have our soy sauce, salt. I think you said something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. The recipes in the video description. We have soy sauce, water, brown sugar, honey, ginger, and garlic in here. The next thing we are going to do is thicken our sauce. So we're going to get our mixing bowl. I have a little bit of water in here. I'm going to get a whisk, and I have my cornstarch right here. And this is going to be our slurry. This is going to thicken the teriyaki sauce. When we're done with this, we're going to get our salmon on. and going. Okay, so you put the cornstarch in the water, and it's kind of like a powder. It doesn't really have a taste. So when you use it, it really doesn't give your sauce any weird taste. It can change the color a bit. It'll make it lighter. And so we have our cornstarch in here. I don't want to spill on the counter. We're just going to mix it. It kind of looks like milk. So we're going to mix it. When we pour, so you have to activate the cornstarch in water. When we pour our cornstarch into our soy sauce or into our teriyaki sauce to thicken it, our sauce needs to be boiling when we pour the cornstarch in there. It needs to be really hot so that the cornstarch can cook down and really break down properly. You know, it could give your sauce like a little weird taste if you don't activate it all the way. So, we're going to hop over to the salmon. While we're waiting on that soy sauce, or teriyaki sauce, I should say, to come to a boil, I'm going to get the salmon prepped out and cut it out of the pack. And it does, I did leave the skin on there. The skin on doesn't bother me. I know some people, you know how people are. You know how they are. But how was everyone's day today? What did you guys eat? What did y'all eat today? Let me know. Let me know. What did y'all eat today, foodie gang? And I'm just going to put a little napkins down because there's a lot of liquid on the salmon. And if you are cooking your salmon with the skin on, you want to be careful not to get the scales on the front. And some people don't like the skin. You can always take it off if you want to. It's up to you. And Gilbert said Popeye's chicken. Okay, okay. That sounds good. I like Popeyes. And Angela said, I love the cornstarch ingredients. It's even good with mixed flour for frying. Yes, that's a really good point. They use cornstarch a lot when they're frying foods as well. Oh, I see why. I didn't have the right stove on. Okay, so I got my salmon right here. Got it right here. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper, keeping it real simple because I'm going to have the teriyaki sauce. And so I'm going to move this sauce to the back. We're going to move on to the salmon. But the sauce, I'm going to turn that up and we're going to keep an eye on it. When it comes to a boil, I'm going to pour the slurry in. And let me show you guys the sauce now. So once I hit it with the cornstarch, you'll see the difference. So you see, it's very liquidy. It's pretty much like water right now. And wait till after I put the cornstarch on it. It's going to do wonders. Okay, so the pan is heating up for the salmon. The sauce getting ready to boil. Mashed potatoes are done. We're going to check on the asparagus. Yes, and also let me know where everybody is watching from. Where are you watching from? Okay, and you always want to be cleaning as you go because when you're cooking, things can get crazy very, very quickly. And I'm just going to drizzle our pan with a little bit of oil and get it ready for that salmon to go in there. And I'm keeping an eye on my sauce. I'm going to look and peek in here at my asparagus and see what it's looking like. Angela said a plant-based mashed burger with vegan cheese, baked beans, and corn on the cob. That sounds delicious, Angela. Okay, so the asparagus is looking good. It's ready to go. I'll show y'all that in a little bit. So, we got our pan heated up for our salmon. Dante said, the sauce. Yes! This teriyaki sauce is going to be so good. The recipes are down in the description. Join my channel so you never miss a recipe, a live stream, a meal, or a chit chat. So we got our salmon. The pan for our salmon is looking pretty hot. I hit it with some oil. We're just keeping our salmon really simple because we're going to have the teriyaki sauce for the salmon. And it's going to be so good. And I want to make sure my pan is absolutely hot before I put my salmon in there, just so that it gets a nice sear on it. And my sauce is starting to boil, so I'm going to be pouring that slurry in really soon to help thicken the sauce. Okay, so teriyaki salmon, mashed potatoes, asparagus. Okay, so my teriyaki sauce is boiling. I'm going to give my slurry another stir because sometimes the cornstarch can get hard at the bottom. And while I pour the slurry into my sauce, I'm going to be whisking. And then after you pour the slurry into your sauce, you are going to want to let your sauce boil. And what that will do is that will help activate the cornstarch. You know, so it has to boil. And I'm whisking it because I don't want my sauce to clump up. And I had a little bit more slurry that I was kind of scared to pour in, but I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. And you will just see the sauce thicken up right before your eyes. It is really amazing. You see, the sauce just thickened right on up with the cornstarch. Okay, so the sauce is ready to go. over to my salmon and give it a flip. And this salmon is pretty thick. So I have my plate here. Yes, thank you so much, Foodie Gang. Hit the like button on your way in. You can send a super chat to support the channel or Cash App to money sign Chefbigbank. I do not have my Cash App in front of me, but you will be the sponsor of the next show. Green said, hello, how are you today? I'm doing really good. We are making our 4K meal to celebrate 4,000 followers on Facebook. So I have teriyaki salmon that is going to be super delicious, asparagus and mashed potatoes. Join my channel if you would like to continue receiving great recipes, great content, and good eats. And Green, I have seen you in here a couple of times. So I am definitely going to make you a moderator. I like to reward the people that support me. Okay. So are you guys ready? We are almost ready to plate up. And I am super excited about it. So this salmon is pretty thick, and I didn't realize how thick it was until I started cooking. And so now I'm like, okay, we gotta cook it for a little bit long. And if you do not like salmon, you can use other types of meat. You can use chicken. Chicken's a really good substitute. You can do shrimp if you wanted to, but I really, really like salmon, so I wanted to share that recipe with you guys. And earlier I went live today and I made a fruit salad. Check out that live stream. It was a really good fruit salad. And then I made a fruit salad dressing, which would it was like a honey orange dressing. It was really, really good. So check out that live stream. When you do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm going to put a little bit of teriyaki sauce on the salmon in the pan. I wasn't going to do that, but you know what? Why not? And I'm also going to put some when it gets done. Okay, it's starting to pop, y'all. So our salmon is just about ready, so we're going to start plating up. There is the salmon, and I'm just going to put it on low. Thank you so much, Grace. That sounds great. Yes. Going to be really, really delicious. And this is our asparagus. that is ready to go. Okay, so we got our salmon right there. I'm gonna put some mashed potatoes on there. I'm gonna make sure I turn the stove off. And then we're gonna put a little bit more teriyaki sauce on there. Ooh, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Angela. Thank you. I'm gonna turn this a little bit, just so okay, there we go. There we go. We're gonna put some more sauce on top. Ooh, it's looking good. Oh, okay, there we go. That's a perfect. Y'all can see everything. Okay. And I have some sesame seeds and some green onions to put on top. And you see how once I put the cornstarch on, the sauce got thick. So it really thickened up, because before I put the cornstarch, it looked like water. So I'm telling you, the cornstarch is a great chemical, or a great thickener for your sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of sesame seeds on top, just because it's teriyaki, so why not? So, hit the like button. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you would eat this. Put a 2 if you wouldn't eat this. 1 if you would eat this. 2 if you wouldn't. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know when you make a plate, you be like, damn, dang, that's good. Okay, there we have it. Our 4K meal to celebrate 4,000 followers on Facebook. Tomorrow I will be back with some more cooking. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much. Yes, y'all. So I got the mashed potatoes. I put fresh garlic in the mashed potatoes, so they are going to be delicious. Thank you so much, Angela. She said you really need to sell plates for $18 to the locals. You think they will buy this? So I got the asparagus here, and I got the salmon. Ooh! Subscribe to my channel for more great food, great recipes. And if you're on Facebook, go ahead and join my food group. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. Oh my God. So good. Foodie gang, I'm going to be back tomorrow with some more great recipes. Tune in to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Become a member. Join the channel. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Oh my, look at that sauce. This is exactly why. And then look at the salmon. Look at the cook on that. I'm just at home in my kitchen. AH said less process and more home cooking. You doing the Lord's work. And you guys, I made these mashed potatoes from scratch. The asparagus, the salmon, the teriyaki sauce, all from scratch. So join my channel, hit the like button, and let me know if you would eat this and how much would you pay for it. And join my group on Facebook. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in today, Foodie Gang. Check out my live stream from earlier today. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Thank you to all the moderators who came in and watched the chat. Thank you to everyone that hit the like button. Thank you for all the support. I will see y'all in the next one, Foodie Gang, for more great food. Have a good day.